Hello everybody, welcome to the jailbreak video. So today I want to go over things that we probably did as a beginner or in our jailbreak careers. I got this idea because I saw a lot of people doing some really funny things. Like this guy, man. Like for example, this leads us to number 1, b-hop. So you see, some criminals may try to b-hop to avoid arrest, but you just gotta jump with them. Pretty easy. And as a police team, this brings us to number 2. Get yourself a key card by killing yourself on the fence. I find this funny because it used to work, but not anymore. But for some reason, people still do it for I don't know why. And if you just spawn somewhere else, they would just reset. This is how we did things back in the days, but for some reason, people didn't get the gist. So yeah, I've seen so many cops go around and do something like this, so it doesn't work now. This is probably something that we all have done, especially if you farm in a private server like I used to. So yeah, coming in at number 3 is buying useless car. So over here I'm driving a monster truck. I believe barely anyone has this truck because it's almost undrivable. As you can see, I'm literally flipping around. I believe a lot of people has wasted their money on like very poor performing cars or something like that, and I'm one of them. Over here I blew $1 million. I don't know why. Could have bought the Volt bike, could have bought just anything else, anything that's somehow worth the money. So yeah, I believe a lot of people have wasted their money on useless cars and regret it. Alright, number 4. I believe a lot of people actually did this when they first found out that helis can fly, is they try to go to space. Yes, you heard that right. People try to go to space for curiosity probably, or if they're somehow really bored, so they try to fly as high as possible in their heli, but they don't know that there's a maximum height, and this is just a maximum height, so you can't really go to space. Yeah, I've done this before as a noob, so I think a lot of people have done this as well. And now we're at the volcano. Might as well bring on point number 5. You've jumped into the volcano before. I know I don't think anyone is, that bored enough, but if you're really bored, I've done this before. By the way, you don't actually die unless you got out of a vehicle, but I'm gonna just show you what happens if you jump in. Yeah, you get this funny weird sound and stuff, and yeah, you get burned. The volcano keeps erupting and stuff. I believe a lot of people do it because they're bored or something, and then they never do it again after they learn what happens. Another point is, remember when the money truck got added? So I believe a few people have done this as a cop, after you get whatever thing you got, you can actually drive around and it's going to poop money as well. I've seen quite a bit people do this when they got in the bank truck. Not that many people actually uses this feature anyways, but a lot of people like to spray money over some kind of parking lot like this one. It's always fun. This is probably $2,000 worth of money in this parking lot right there. It's pretty fun. And I know that the timer is going to run out, so this brings us to point number 7, I think. So you forgot the truck is going to explode. Yeah, and sometimes you might get stranded in the middle of a river or something, and that's pretty unfortunate. I believe a lot of people actually did that when the bank truck got added. So yeah. Point number 8, going to space again, number 2. So I already covered that there's a maximum height limit, but that's for helis. The thing that could fly the highest in terms of altitude is this Eurofighter Typhoon here. So I think it's a Eurofighter Typhoon, don't quote me on that. So you could fly to around 2100 and then you're going to start losing altitude like this. Pretty funny. Something like this. You flew to the top of the world. You see how high you can actually fly. So the marker is that battle pass thing. So this is actually the barrier for maximum height if you don't know. And yeah, I believe jet owners have done something like this. I've done it because I'm curious and I'm bored sometimes. This brings us to the last point. For anyone there is going out of the map and see what happens. You see those houses on the left? You know, you might want to go to those houses because you're curious, and I'll show you what happens. You would start taking damage, but yeah, you see, you start taking damage after some time. So I've seen people try to go out for some reason. They're bored or something. Let me try to, can I land? Yeah, you can't land, and the hitbox is weird. Thank you guys for watching this stupid video. If you like this, subscribe, and see you guys next time.